Hi there everyone, welcome back to another video of Late Late Customs. I absolutely have no idea what we're going to do today. So, drop a like on this video, drop a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe because we are almost at 50,000 subscribers. Enjoy today's video. So today we have a few things we actually need to do. On this car right here, if you guys did not check out my previous video, we recently bought this car right here for my dad, just to use for daily purposes and just to save some fuel. At this current time, all I did to this car is just fit the CR registration plates and removed the front lip as well as remove the seat covers on the rear seat. We need to get this car cleaned up properly in the interior because this car is quite disgusting in the interior, but I can't do that now because of the electricity that's off. So big shout out to Eskom for that. Here are a few problems on this car right here, but before we dive into the problems, I first need to get a sound stereo installed in this car. So what I'm going to do, I have an extra amplifier inside with the subwoofer that I bought from Don Holloway, so big shout out to you buddy. And I have a radio inside as well, but the radio I have inside I'm going to be fitting in the maroon car, which won't be today. But this RXi of my dad has a Kenwood radio in, which I will be removing from that car and be fitting it in this car right here. So I think I'm going to start off with the radio fitment, from there move on to the subwoofer and the amplifier, and then we're going to try and diagnose what is the current issue on this car right here. The issue on the car is actually a vibration on startup. On idle there's a vibration, like you can literally feel it in the car, which could be an engine mount. I need to check out that. The second issue on this car is that there's a vibration here from 120 to 140, which we also need to check out if all the suspension components are 100%, and from there we're going to move on to the wheels, because these are replica plates on here, and what could cause that vibration is the fact that there aren't any speaker rings on there. If you guys do not know what speaker rings are, those are the rings that centers out the wheel when you tighten them up. Well, each car has its own specific speaker ring because of the diameter differences from one car to another. But let's get started straight away with removing that radio out of that car and getting it fitted into this one right here. Luckily this one actually has a wiring kit in already, so that's something we don't need to do today. So it will be quite straightforward. We just got the radio out. It's very weird for me to see this car like this, like sitting in a 20 valve. Like, it's such an amazing car. Like, it's really such an amazing car. The steering wheel is so sexy. This climate control here is so sexy. The orange red dials is so sexy as well. Like the whole body shape in this car. Electric windows. Can't wait until this car is actually done. We did manage to get out the radio, so now it's time to install it in that car right there. I don't think I mentioned this in my previous video, but this car actually does have a bumper. The bumper is right there with the STI lip on. We do have an additional STI lip right here that came with that car. I don't think I will be fitting it as yet, but I did repair it. It had a crack in, I did repair it, but baby steps. We are just taking baby steps. I just installed the radio in the car, plays amazing. Kenwood is one of the best brands I've ever came to work with, and honestly, it just plays amazing. That's a very old school kind of radio that we took out of the 2012 right there. But now we're going to be installing a 4-channel amplifier, which is a 5200 watt 4-channel star sound amplifier with a I think it's a 4D Targa DVC 12-inch subwoofer in an enclosed box. I'm going to tell you how it's going to play. I bought this subwoofer with a different amplifier, so the subwoofer I got with this amplifier is laying inside because I'm just changing up the two combos. I have a setup for this car, which is my dad's daily, and I have a setup for that car as well, which you guys will see in the near future. Now, all we need to do is just wire up everything from here. I've noticed something that I personally don't agree with. If you guys can see right there, that right there, that's actually the fuse. The fuse is supposed to be in front of the car. I think I'm going to remove the fuse from there, throw it in front of the car, because the time that fuse pops right there, meaning if the fuse pops, it means there's a short in the circuit running to that fuse right there, and the time that fuse pops, this whole car's probably burned down anyway, so it's best to get that fuse all the way in front. It's the safest place to be. Fuse in front, amplifier I'm going to mount to the seat, subwoofer, fit it in, then hopefully we should be good to go. The new owner was just here, was actually running. You guys will see the car driving past shortly. Is going. That's the new owner of Jody's X Accord. He actually is a subscriber to the channel and he was on high school with me as well. So the car will still be in Stellenbosch, and what I did to the car today, I literally just raised up the suspension because the car has a little bit of a steep hill. I had to raise up the car. On the other hand, the whole subwoofer and radio installation went smooth. Everything went smooth until the point where I had to tune the subwoofer. For some odd reason, I think the radio is not sending a signal to the subwoofer to get it tuned properly. So that's one problem we have currently already with this car. So I need to probably diagnose that tomorrow. Yeah. Unless I need to get myself a new radio. So if you guys have, if any of you guys out there maybe have a Sony radio to swap for a Kenwood radio, let me know. I'll swap this Kenwood radio. Maybe you guys can figure out what's wrong with it. Maybe it's a setting on the radio or something like that, because I do have other radio inside, but that other radio is for this car right here. And my dad isn't really a fan of that brand. So I would like a Sony radio for this car, if possible. So just let me know in the description down below. By the way, I do have a spoiler for this car and I do have a lip for this car as well, but I'm not entirely sure if you're going to lower the car, because my dad said it will actually be perfectly fine to drive the car as is for the time being, because we're just going to use the car, I don't know for how long. So the spoiler is actually for sale, as well as the lip on this car, because I repaired the lip and the spoiler is still in his primer form. If you guys are interested in that, comes with a brake light as well. Yeah. It's going to be a bit of a tough day. Yes, Ashman's well, Ashman's back on the road. Actually, we forgot to show you guys his car is standing in front. If you guys do follow the video, that's the naughty corner I did. Ashman's car has been standing in the naughty corner for some time. And his car is currently here outside now. Ja, hang die mense aan die vork. Ja, so.
Parents is op immediately die tijd.
Yeah. This is Ashman's car. The car is up and driving. Not 100% yet, but
Apparently.
slowly getting in.
Slowly.
Slowly but
By
surely.
en akkies.
Oh wow. Uitgesoord. I thought I'd just give you guys an update on the yellow thing. So on the yellow thing currently, this car is driving 100%. I got a new battery in the car, everything is perfect with the car. The only issue I still have is with the starter. The same issue has always been. When the car is hot, the car sometimes struggle to start, but the car will start after a few attempts. I think it might be the starter that's actually faulty. I need to do a starter refurb, or any of you guys can actually refer me to get myself a low reduction starter, which is a Mark IV starter. I would really appreciate it. An update on this car right here. We were just gonna do a head gasket on the car and timing belt and all that, but everything just escalated a little bit. Well, a bit more than that. As you guys can currently see right here, this is my B18 block right here. And I'm currently on the saving bus for engineering, because let me show you guys. Let me just show you guys. I bought a B16 block right here, and you guys can see with that piston right there, it has slightly more comp. So compare that piston right there, that comp right there, to that comp right there. This space here in the center, I think the higher the taller it is, the more comp it produces. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sure someone in the description down below will give all of you guys a clear explanation what is meant by that. This is a 81mm. I think that's 81 or 81.5mm piston right there. We will be putting the pistons in here. I just need to get new rings. I already have bearings because I was gonna do a engine refresh on my previous engine. I still have all those stuff. The only thing I need to save up for this for is oil pump and engineering to get the crank polished, just to make sure the top of the block is straight, and the new rings. That's the only stuff I actually need to get this fast on. On the other hand, update on this car, except the engine, everything is still going according to plan. I have so many mods for this car. You guys unfortunately will have to wait, and I personally love this car with this wheel on. Comment down below if you guys would like to see a VT wheel on this car, or if I should keep the spoons. I've always been an OEM guy, and because Shannon actually digs the spoons and I am an OEM guy, I think once I actually get better tires for this, me and Shannon might swap for the time being. Not a permanent swap, but we can just swap it out like how we feel. and that way I can well change between the spoons as well as the vehicles. But I personally feel the spoons, this is currently the perfect wheel for the car. The color combo, everything just works perfectly out. On a side note, I think I do have a number for a windscreen. I just need to get that in my budget as well. There's a lot of stuff going on, and trust me guys, it's just part of the process. With this car, yeah, currently we are on a hard saving bus to get the finances sorted for this car, because this refresh or this rebuild project car is not going to be cheap. And no guys, we won't be selling this one. This is actually going to be a car just like the other thing, and I hope you guys are going to fall in love with this car just as the other thing. It's going to be one insane build, and this build is going to familiarize myself, or well, make me feel comfortable with working on a Toyota, because it's going to be the first official Toyota I will be going hands deep into with my dad. I know this has been a little bit of a short video, but this is unfortunately the end of the day's video. End of the day kind of for me as well, because me and Shannon will be going out, we'll be spending the rest of the day together, and this is all I have for you guys at the current time. I wish I could have gotten more done in the specific video. I didn't really film the coilover adjustment or height adjustment on Keanu's car, but hopefully in the future there will be some more upcoming videos on the Accord. On my car there was some bad luck stuff that happened there as well. You guys will see in well, one of the upcoming videos what happened today. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, don't forget to smash the like button, and don't forget to subscribe, because we are almost at 50,000 subs if we aren't already. I love all of you guys. Thank you for the support. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.